shifting focus to debate 2. And this is the churn that is continuing in the Congress party that is desperately looking for a revival in the run-up to 2024 general elections.
It is a sense of awakening about the ground reality, awakening which I've had for some time, that Congress party is not going in the right direction. Two specific reasons. The decision in the Indian National Congress is not being influenced or not being guided by the interest of the people of the Janata, but being guided to look after the interest of select few people who belong to Kotri and a cabal.
Also, Rahul and Priyanka Gandhi are working for the party. They also remain integral to the leadership of the party. What I say that the Nehru Gandhi family is important, that remains integral and shall always be. What we have said, people like me and Ghulam Nabi and others, to the collective leadership of the Congress. But Congress does require inclusive and collective thinking and approach.
को दो काम सौंपे गए हैं। एक तो गुजरात में पर्यवेक्षक के रूप में, एक मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में। वो मैं निभा रहा हूँ निष्ठा के साथ में, प्रतिबद्ध होकर निभा रहा हूँ। राहुल गांधी जी को अध्यक्ष बनना चाहिए, आज ही मेरा मानना है।
Congress is aiming to take on the BJP through an ambitious Bharat Jodo Yatra kicking off on the 7th of September. The party says it is raising a voice against inflation, unemployment and polarization politics through its 3,500-kilometer Yatra across 12 states. The party says the 125-day Yatra, which will be flagged off by Rahul Gandhi as a campaign to defend the constitution and democracy. This comes ahead of the internal elections, organizational elections of the Congress, which is to pick the next Congress president. Now, sources say that many in the Gandhi inner circle have tried to convince Rahul Gandhi to take up the top post once again. However, he's adamant that he does not want to become the party chief. The G23 leaders have been making noise as well, with both Anand Sharma and Ghulam Nabi Azad resigning from top party posts, calling for revamps in the leadership to take on the BJP in 2024. The search for a non-Gandhi option is also underway, and Ashok Gehlot seems to be the front runner. However, Gehlot has said he will concentrate on his duties as Chief Minister of Rajasthan and Gujarat Observer, because the state goes to polls in the next few months, making the pitch that the Congress should strive to make Rahul Gandhi the next Prime Minister. However, amidst this revival drive, the party was jolted again by another young gun. Congress spokesperson Jaiveer Shergill has quit the party, claiming the High Command is disconnected from ground realities and is not moving in the right direction. So how should we read this internal tussle? Is the Congress on the cusp of an internal revamp? Or is it ready for a non-Gandhi president? Or will the status quo continue till the political climax in 2024? Joining me on the show is Jaiveer Shergill, former Congress leader, Tom Vadakkan, spokesperson of the BJP, Rashid Kidwai, author, Radhika Ramaseshan, columnist. Jaiveer, you quit after writing a letter against the Gandhis in which you have said that the vision of decision makers of the party is no longer in sync with the aspirations of the youth. The fact is that when you entered the Congress in 2014, it was through a talent hunt. You have been a spokesperson of the party. So where was your aspiration not realized?
Maria, firstly, thank you so much for having me on your show. At the very outset, let me be very frank, candid, that I'm extremely grateful to Shrimati Sonia Gandhi for giving me all the opportunities she gave this young boy from a non-political family who hails from a very small town. Having said that, my reasons for resignation are more than personal, are more to related with the direction of the party, the manner, methodology, and modus vivendi adopted to take strategies. Number one, the decision-making in the Congress party is not in sync with the aspirations of the youth, because they have stopped weighing their decision in the scales of wins and losses, stopped weighing the decision in the scales of accountability of the people given the task to perform, stop weighing the scales in the people who give valid inputs. You rightly said what went wrong. I have seen the transition from merit and capability, from selfless contribution to the currency of psychophancy, to the currency of crowning those people whose full-time job is to only put a lid or curtain on the ground reality and disconnect the strategy of the Indian National Congress from the ground reality. So these were my two specific reasons.
Okay, but Jaiveer, psychophancy that you say is eating the Congress like termites. There is also a group of G23 whose concerns are similar to yours, but G23 members have not quit, most of them in fact. They continue to seek accountability from within. They want to reform the Congress party. Why have you chosen to quit? I mean, is there also a realization that for a young man such as you, there are avenues outside in other political parties, not the Congress?
Maria, number one, I have never been involved with the Congress for personal gains. On record, I've not even taken a single bottle of water from the Congress in the past 8 years. दो प्रकार के लोग हैं कांग्रेस में, एक जिनके लिए कांग्रेस घर है और दूसरे जिनका घर कांग्रेस से चलता है. मैं पहली श्रेणी में. Third, the fact is I am not seeking my resignation more than the reforms within the party. I'm a pawn, I'm a soldier, I cannot do wonders within the party. The factum of the matter is the people of India, the youth of the people of India is day in, day out screaming that Indian National Congress is not realizing the reality of the country. Our sole politics cannot be engineered on negative criticism or just merely abusing the Prime Minister. The Congress is not able to offer a attractive alternative proposition for anybody to repose faith. I joined Congress not to reform the Congress, but to serve the people of Punjab, to serve the youth, to serve the people of this nation. And I no longer see that Congress as a platform to do that.
I'm going to come back